Hi everyone, and welcome to the first online yoga session. Sorry it's taken me so long to put this together. It's taken a little bit of time to figure out the software, but hopefully you'll enjoy this. We're going to do chair yoga as we always do. I want you to be really careful and really listen to your body, because I'm not with you and I can't see what you're doing. I want you to be really aware of anything that feels even a little bit tight or tense. We don't want to go anywhere near pain. You know, if something doesn't feel right, just don't do it. And really listen to your body, really listen to what's happening in your body physically. So I'm going to do the yoga asana class here with you on video, and then I'm going to record on audio a really nice series of meditations, and the first one's going to be about scanning the body and being really connected with your body. So hopefully that'll be interesting for you as well. Any feedback is most appreciated. So get yourself nice and comfortable. I've got my setup behind me, so I'm using the chair. So if you get yourself a chair, and I'm using the blocks as well. So, you know, we like to have right angles, hips to knees, and then knees to ankles. If you find your chairs are a bit higher or lower at home, maybe pop a couple of books underneath your feet so you can bring the legs up a little bit. So when you're ready, find yourself nice and comfortably in your chair, and we will begin. So just start to find a nice comfortable position, and what we'll do is center ourselves as we always do first. So allow yourself to lean against the back of the chair, give the shoulders a little bit of a roll, give the jaw a bit of a wiggle from side to side, and just close the eyes whenever you're ready, and allow yourself to arrive in your chair. So it's really important at times like this that we bring ourselves fully into the present moment. In the present moment, there is nothing to worry us or concern us. We just want to feel connected. We want to feel connected with body, connected with breath, and connected with our senses. So we'll just start to be aware of those senses. The sense of sound. Just start to be aware of anything you can hear, any noises at all. So your sound, your hearing, is just connecting you with the world around you. You might hear the sounds of nature. You might hear the birds singing. Maybe even hearing vehicles moving past on the road. And just the general sounds around you. Sounds of the house, the garden. And then you can start to be aware of any sounds that may be coming from within. So you might hear the sound of your heartbeat or your breath. Maybe some clicking or squeaking in the bones, the muscles, finding that bit of release. Maybe you can hear your digestion. Just being aware of those sounds. And moving on to the next sense, we're just going to take the awareness to the sense of touch. So you're aware of the skin on the outside of your body. Aware of the temperature of the skin and how that temperature might differ on the hands and the feet to maybe somewhere like the belly or the face. And as you become aware of your skin, just starting to allow yourself to find softness in the skin. So sometimes when we're a little bit stressed, we can really hold the face or maybe the neck or even the jaw in some positions that make the skin a little bit tense. So I just want you to just allow yourself, by bringing the awareness to any tension on your skin, just allow those areas that might be tense just to release. Pay attention to the lower back and the hips. We hold quite a lot of tension there. Bring that awareness of softness to your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, and your face. And then just start to be aware of the touch of any fabric against your skin. Maybe the palms of the hands resting against your legs or together. And maybe the soles of the feet are released against something on the ground. Just allow yourself to feel fully connected with that sense of touch. Allow yourself to feel fully immersed in your own body. So connected with your skin and moving deeper into your muscles, your bones, your connective tissues. Just be aware of how those areas are feeling right now. If you bring the awareness to somewhere that's feeling tense or tight, just use a bit of movement, use the breath, even use just your mind, just to allow those places to release. And when you feel nice and connected with your body, just allow yourself to find stillness. Stillness as you connect with the sensations. Stillness as you scan your body, really understanding where you are today. And as you're aware of the connection you have with your body, just taking that connection a little bit deeper so that you're becoming aware of your breath, becoming aware of the movement in your body as you breathe, how your body moves as you inhale, and how your body moves as you exhale. Try to breathe in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils, or in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. So if the eyes are closed, just keeping them gently closed. If they're open, just focusing on an area that's not moving and starting to think about lengthening your breath. So as you inhale, you're inhaling into your belly and you're allowing that belly to expand. You're bringing that energy all the way up into your chest, right up into the collarbone. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to release from your chest and release into the belly. So you're ridding yourself of that exhalation completely as you pull your belly button back towards your spine, almost like you're wringing out anything you don't need on the exhalation. So maybe placing the hand on your belly. As you inhale, you're inhaling into belly, ribcage and chest. As you exhale, let everything release from your chest, ribcage, and finally we're pulling that belly button back towards the back of the body, releasing. Just taking a few more of these deep breaths in, filling up your torso as deeply as feels comfortable. And on the exhalation, releasing as deeply as completely as feels comfortable. Be aware if the breath is having any impact on the physical body. If you're finding space as you inhale, if there is release as you exhale. Do what feels comfortable, don't push anything. If your hand is on your belly, you can release it back onto your lap or back onto your leg. And bring the breathing back to somewhere that feels quite comfortable for you. So you still want to keep the breaths long and of a nice, good quality. But allow yourself to feel comfortable with wherever that breath is, not overdoing anything, not pushing anything. Nice and controlled, but nice and natural. And we're just going to remove any tension from the face before we start. So we're just going to screw the face up as much as we can. Open up the mouth, open up the eyes. Give the jaw a bit of a wiggle. And maybe even take the hands on the face, just let that jaw release a little bit. Release into the neck, give it a little bit of a rub. And then let yourself come to stillness. So we're going to move into our physical practice now. If you can, if it's comfortable, then move your back away from the back of the chair. So you're sat nice and upright, so you're a nice L shape. The knees and the hips are parallel, and the knees come over the ankles. You can take the hands either into your lap or on your knees. And we want to kind of lift from our sit bones. So we're lifting up, so the crown of the head feels like it's being pulled up towards the ceiling. We're not looking up, we're lifting. Keep the shoulders relaxed and just start to take those little circles with your nose. So just move however feels good for you. You can start to take the circles bigger if that feels nice, or you can keep them small if that feels preferable. And when you've taken the circles as big as feels comfortable, just going to take those circles smaller again. And I want you to keep listening to what's happening in the neck, not allowing the head to slump. We're still in control here of what we're doing. We don't want to just move away from being in control until we come back to stillness. Find that neutral position again. Your chin is parallel with the floor. Your spine is lengthened, your shoulders relax. Let's take those circles in the opposite direction. Starting small. And then getting bigger. When they've got as big as feels comfortable for you, being aware of all of those movements as you take those circles smaller and smaller again, until you come back to your neutral position. So just being aware of the legs about hip distance apart. We're sitting up through the sits bones, spine is lengthened, chin is parallel with the floor, not looking up or down. And we're going to take a little bit of a neck stretch now. So we're just going to take the right ear towards the right shoulder. Lovely. You might want to use your hand just to support the head. Taking your other arm out to the side and the left arm out to the side. Just finding that neck stretch. Using your right hand, you can just bring the head back to center. Release the left hand, and let's take that to the other side. So left ear comes to left shoulder. So you can feel the stretch. We're not looking down, we're kind of looking forwards. Use your hand just to hold on for support. Arm comes out to the side. Bringing it back to center, releasing both hands. Give the shoulders a roll. Maybe just take another roll of the neck just to loosen everything out. And we're going to take the hands next to us, palms face forward. Just reach into those fingers as much as you can. So we're going to take the arms all the way overhead. Feel a nice big stretch here. And then have the palms facing forwards and bring them in front of you. If you place your thumb in the center of your palm and just close your fingers over your thumb, and we'll just take some rotations of the wrists. So just take a few rotations again, just be really aware of how you're feeling. And then taking those rotations in the opposite direction. And then come into stillness. So we're going to send the fingers up towards the ceiling and the fingers towards the floor. And then let's take those hands out to the side with the fingers towards the floor. Just send the arms as far back as you can. Send the shoulder blades together and still reaching up. Lovely. So bringing the hands back to a center position. We're going to inhale the arms all the way up again. Bring the palms together and then interlace the fingers, bringing them to the base of your skull. Your elbows are nice and open and we're lifting up through the sit bone. We're going to take a deep breath in here, and as we exhale, we're going to wring everything out by bringing the elbows together, rounding the back and the chin to the chest. Looking down towards the floor, sending the middle of your back towards the back of the chair, and holding it here. Let the shoulders relax. Let's inhale and open up those elbows now, opening up like a flower. Lovely, let the shoulders relax. We're going to do that again. So as we inhale, we're going to lift and lengthen through the spine. We're opening the chest, shoulder blades are together. And as we exhale, we bring the elbows together, we round to the back and bring the chin to the chest. Middle of the back goes to the back of the room, and you're opening up the back of your shoulder. Let's inhale, open up again. Elbows go wide. Lovely. And then when you're ready, release on an exhalation. Take the hands onto the shoulders. And we're going to take some circles right from those collarbones. So we're not just moving in the shoulder joint. We're moving right from the collarbone, right into the shoulder blade. We can use the breath here as well. As we inhale, we bring the shoulders all the way up to the ears. As we exhale, elbows together, or as close together as we can get. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. So maybe our elbows are together, maybe they're not. We're going to take that back the other way. So on the inhalation, we lift them up. Exhalation, the chest is open this time. Inhalation, take them up. Exhalation, down. Two more of these. Inhaling. Exhale. And then the last one. Inhaling. And exhale, hands back on the shoulders. Take them to the sides. And then on a deep breath in, arms coming over the head and bringing them down to the heart center. Give those shoulders a roll. And let's take the legs a little bit wider. Feet are at 10 to 2 now. And we're going to start to move into the hips. So hands coming on the knees. You can use your spine here as well. We're going to really move in circles now. So from the hips, as if we're drawing a big circle from our hips. Almost like we're drawing a circle with the crown of the head onto the ceiling. And if you can, move into your shoulders here, move into your spine, and move into the hips. remembering to breathe the whole time. So really have a good feel of where you're feeling, how you're feeling in your hips here, how you're feeling in your shoulders, how you're feeling in your spine. Come to the front, maybe have a little bit of a squat lower, and then we're taking that back in the opposite direction. Coming all the way back to the front again. And we're just going to allow the head to drop now. So from the chin to the chest. You might come here. You might want to take it a bit deeper and have the hands towards the floor and just allow everything to hang for a moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose and release from the mouth. One more of these, inhaling through your nose and exhaling. And then starting with your lower back, we're going to round up the spine, stack the lower vertebrae, the middle vertebrae, and the upper vertebrae until we come all the way up. Just give those shoulders a roll, give the hands a shake, give one leg a shake, give the other leg a shake. And bring those feet so they're facing forwards again. My ankles are under my knees, and my thighs are parallel, or my hips are parallel with my knees. We'll move into a couple of leg and ankle movements. So moving back into some ankle movements. We're going to take the right leg, lifting it up, and take some rotation. So drawing circles with your feet in one direction and the other direction. And releasing that foot, toes up towards the ceiling. And then point the toe towards the floor. Stretch the leg out nice and long. Bend the knee, release that foot. And let's take that to the other side. So lifting up the left leg, hold the hands underneath your thigh. Let's draw some circles with the ankle or with the foot, with the toes in one direction. And then in the other direction. So we're going to have toes up towards the ceiling. And then we're pointing the foot, nice straight leg. And release that to the floor. Lovely. Let's come up to standing whenever you're ready. So you can take your time about arriving in a nice strong standing position. Take your chair to start with, and you can have your hands against the back of the chair if you need to. We're just going to do some leg lifts. So we're going to inhale onto tiptoes, exhale, release. Let's do 5 of those. Inhaling, exhale with control. 3 more. Lovely. Let's move into a fold. So holding the back of your chair, going to bend the knees and just start to send your bottom towards the back of the room. So keep the knees bent, push the sit bones towards the back of the room and just holding onto the chair. Keep looking down towards the floor so the spine is nice and lengthened. 3 deep breaths in and out here. So we're going to do a little cat-cow now while we're down here on the chair. Just want you to step a little bit further forwards, and we're going to move into the spine. So I'm going to send my bottom up towards the ceiling, and I'm going to look forwards and send my shoulder blades together. Belly goes towards the floor, and I'm looking up. Take a deep breath in here, and as you exhale, we're sending the spine in a different direction. So we're starting to round the back. Pull the belly button in and send the back of your body up towards the ceiling. Let's inhale again now. Remember to keep breathing. This time, bottom stuck up, I'm looking. And then exhale again, rounding the back. Lovely, coming back to neutral. And we're going to walk forwards now, coming to a nice, strong, standing position. So you can take the side of the chair if you want to here, or you can have hands next to you, lengthening through the spine. Let's inhale the arms all the way overhead. And we're taking a nice big stretch over to your right side. So stretch into those fingertips. Come back to center. And let's take that stretch to the other side. Coming back to center and releasing the hands to your heart center. We're going to move into warrior one. So we're going to step the right foot forwards. Have a look at that left leg. Send it onto a bit of an angle. Just take the hands on the hips and just bring the hips to face towards the front of your body. We're going to take the arms all the way overhead and then bend that front knee. Reach into the fingertips for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. And 5. Lovely. So let's straighten the front leg. I'm going to bring my hands behind me now, and I'm going to interlace the hands, pulling them away from my bottom. Again, a deep breath in here, and just a little fold forward if you can. Keep both feet connected with the ground. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Take the arms overhead and bring them to your heart center. Step to the front of your mat, and we'll do that with the other side. So we're going to step the left foot forward, toes pointing forward. Let's take the hands onto the hips. That back foot is at a bit of an angle. I'm just making sure my hips are facing forward. Then I'm going to bend that front knee, take my arms overhead, stretch into the fingertips. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking the hands behind you, interlace, shoulder blades together. Deep breath in, a little fold forwards. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming all the way back up. Let's straighten those arms all the way overhead and bring the hands to heart center. Lovely. So we're going to take a little bit of a squat now. Feet are quite wide now. We can take the hand onto the side of the chair. So we're going to inhale, take both arms overhead, and you can keep the feet on the floor, or if you want to take it a bit deeper, both arms overhead, hold onto the chair, and come up onto the tiptoes. If you're on the tiptoes, release to the floor. Take both arms overhead, palms together, and then we're going to take a little squat here. Try not to lean forwards, try to stay upright. Holding it here. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Straighten those legs. And let's take a little rotation of the hips. So we want to just have the feet fairly far apart. Toes facing forwards and just taking some nice big circles again, this time at the bottom. If you've taken those circles in one direction, Let's take them in the other direction. Lovely. Come to stillness. Give those shoulders another roll. Backwards and forwards. Release the hands. Give the hands a little bit of a shake. Hold them still. Maybe feel the blood fizzing. And we're going to come and sit down again. Let's take our twist before we find our final relaxation. So coming back onto your chair. And we're going to take a twist first of all to the right side. So we're taking that right leg, crossing it over to the left. Right hand comes on the side of the chair. So we want to create lift right from the belly. Let's inhale, release that arm, that left arm towards the ceiling. Exhale from here, so we're twisting into the middle to upper back. Don't worry about the neck too much. We're twisting to the right side. Release the left hand onto the right knee. And take 3 breaths in and out. Taking that deep, fresh air into your body. Feel your body lengthen and strengthen as you inhale. And as you exhale, almost like you're wringing out a cloth. You're wringing out what you don't need. When you've taken the 3 breaths in and out, you're going to take a nice breath in again. Take that left arm overhead and release it next to you. Release both feet. And let's take the left leg over the right. Sitting on your sit bones equally again if you can. Left hand next to you. Inhale the right all the way overhead. And we're twisting towards the left side. Release the right hand onto the left knee. Take those 3 deep breaths in and out. Inhale. I'm filling the belly, the rib cage, the chest. And exhale, I'm bringing everything out, letting everything release. Let's inhale, take that right arm all the way overhead again. Release your hand. Just take the hands onto the legs again. Just take yourself into a couple of little circles now. Just loosen anything up that needs to go. And then come to stillness. Bring the feet back together, and now you've earned your relaxation. So let yourself sit back down onto the chair. You can close the eyes, or just find somewhere to take the focus so that you're nice and relaxed. Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Maybe even like a sigh, releasing what you don't need with the exhalation. Letting everything relax, everything release. And allow yourself to find some sense of stillness. Be aware of your breath and allow the breath to just return to its natural rhythm. Be aware of your body. Take the awareness deep within your body, to the place where you can feel the breath. Maybe the belly, maybe the diaphragm, maybe the lower chest. Just focus on that area where the breath is moving the most. And allow your awareness to just slowly peel back. So you become aware of your muscles, your bones, your connective tissue, the internal organs. And then finally allowing your awareness to settle on the skin. In the physical self, wherever there's any tightness, wherever there's any hardness. Try to allow or encourage softness. Softness in the belly. Softness of the skin in the face. Let everything be soft. When the awareness settles on the softness of your skin, just start to be aware of the sense of touch, of the fabric of your clothes against your skin. Of the different temperatures across the body. And then you can start to let the awareness just move outwards, so you're becoming aware again of those noises around you, connecting you with the world around you. Allow your mind to connect again with the world around you without yet moving into the future, staying present with your body, staying present with your breath. So when you feel as though you're nicely connected with the world around you, you might want to just move into the fingers, the hands, and the toes. If you want to take the hands together and give the palms a rub, just starting to create or use that energy you've created in your practice by warming the palms. And you might want to place them somewhere where you need that energy most today. It might be somewhere physical, it might be somewhere mental, your third eye, it might be a chakra. You can release your hands and open your eyes. Thank you very much. Feedback is welcome. And I've also got an audio of a meditation. So I'll also send that one over. So that's the first of the meditation sessions. Thank you very much, and I really hope to see you all soon. Bye.